From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, flooding is gripping Queensland's far north with a warning of days of intense rain ahead, sparking fears of life-threatening flooding. Queensland Premier David Crisafulli says they have services prepared and they're ready to help.
We've got emergency services personnel on the ground, including Swiftwater Rescue. We've got the SES, the Reconstruction Authority.
Donald Trump will impose tariffs on imports from Mexico, Canada and China into the US from Saturday, their time. Mexico and Canada are set to face levies of 25% on goods and China 10%. Reports earlier emerged around the new tariff regime beginning on March the 1st, but Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says they are beginning February the 1st. The Greens fear more land is at risk of mining as the Resources Minister sets his sight on an economic boom. Shane Jones has signalled his intention of opening the dialogue about mining on conservation land. The Prime Minister's previously said there's marginal land that should be looked at in a bid to boost employment and grow the economy. Green MP Steve Abel believes mining certain areas could be destructive and would boost offshore profits.
Conservation land is for conservation, and that's what it should be used for.
A violent fight involving gang members has left one person dead in a Portakey. Emergency services were called to a group of around 6 people fighting on Church Street just before 12:30 last night. A man was stabbed in the chest and died at the scene. Police have launched a homicide investigation and are working to identify and locate those involved. They're urging anyone with information on what happened to speak to police. The Waitangi Treaty Grounds is set to be the background of Green Party co-leader Marama Davidson's return to politics. Monday will be her first day back at work, 8 months after a breast cancer diagnosis. Davidson said she's alive, she's well and she is back. She's overwhelmed with gratitude for the opportunity to return to work and is grateful for the araha and support she's received over this past year. That's news. In sport, to Stade de France.
Finishes off the day. Paul Williams blows his whistle for the end of the match. Wales have been put to the sword.
France have given Wales a 43-0 hiding in rugby's Six Nations opener in Paris on Sky. The hosts have run in 6 tries, helped by yellow cards to Welsh hooker Evan Lloyd in the first half and lock Freddie Thomas in the second. French first 5 Romain Ntamack was red-carded in the 71st minute for shoulder-to-head contact. Scotland host Italy at Murrayfield and England visit Ireland and Dublin in tomorrow morning's fixtures. Dame Lydia Ko has fired a bogey-free 5 under 67 to surge up the leaderboard in round 2 of the LPGA's Tournament of Champions in Florida. The defending champs 4 under overall and outright 7th, 6 shots behind the leader, South Korea's Ai Lim King. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.